Welcome once again to the Elden Ring Overexplained Let's Play. Now we're in Stormveil Castle edition. That's very exciting news. Last time, hard to explain exactly what we did. We'll try and look at the map and figure it out actually. So we came to the front. Gatekeeper Gostock opened the gates for us, but it was too dangerous, so we didn't go that way. I believe we took some sort of side route around this sort of way. We stopped to this grey site here, came in, worked through some sort of side rooms until we came up to a point where we found this other grey site. We then carried on up the tower, did a whole bunch of jumping across rooftops and stuff, and eventually finding our way back to this point, which is the grey site by the front door. I still haven't rested as yet, so maybe we won't do that actually. Gostock should be just underneath us. Yep, there he is. Snaky bugger, you locked us in that room. Got a good mind to kill you, but we're not gonna. We'll let you live for now. So, since everything's still dead, we could just head back this way. I don't think anything is going to refill our stuff though. So it's a little bit risky doing it this way, but we're gonna take the risk. There is stuff I do want to check out this front door here. Because the reason I didn't want to rest is because I feel like all of these guys up here will come back alive. But let me think though, do we want to... Can I even get back that way now? I don't think I can. Interesting. So where do I go next? We could explore this front. We can get into the very front. There was a part... There was another part I could have dropped down on. So maybe we'll just do that actually. Yeah. Changing my mind. It's fine. This bit I do want to come back and explore again. There was... Because looking at this, this is how we get to this big bridge here. So that's an interesting point of order. We're going to put a marker there to remind ourselves about that. Because that is something I definitely want to check out at some point. But maybe we'll just carry on heading the way we were going for now. Let's sit at this bonfire. Let's see if we can level up. Have we got enough? Ooh, just. We've got exactly 100. Oh my god. We can finally... summon what are they called again? Special summons or something? What's the proper name for them? Let's have a look, see if we can see just from looking here. What are they called? It doesn't say. They are special summons. What about if we look at the upgrade materials? Strengthened ashes, renowned ashes, that's what they're called. So we haven't leveled any of those guys up yet. But I can now summon my own one of these annoying knights with the pole arms that do all the cool wind stompy moves. So that's good. We've spent our cash anyway, so if we die, we're not going to lose too much. What I'm going to do is just walk back to this grey site. We'll take a quick look at some of that other stuff that we haven't done yet. So if we go this way... in fact, before I forget, let's equip... So we still... Wait, why is that showing as red? That's interesting, isn't it? So, oh, is it because... Why do I not have enough FP? Got enough P for that. Don't have enough FP for that, for some reason. It says, why not rested? What's going on? Huh? That is extremely confusing. Extremely confusing. Oh no, it's red because it costs more than the jellyfish we've already got equipped. That's what it means. It's not that we don't have enough. So, if we look here, we can see it takes 104 to summon Lutel the Headless, 100 for Banished Knight Engval, 100 for Banished Knight Oleg. He's got dual greatswords. He looks very cool. I think we'll equip him and try him out. So next time we get a chance to summon, we've got him ready to go. Right, so we'll head up here again. We can run a bit quicker because we've gone through here now and we know what's coming. There's a guy here. Down you go. Give us that health back. Super. We'll leave the other guy for now. He's no trouble. I'll head this way. Oh, I thought he might have heard us running, but he didn't. So we'll take him out. Right, and what... Oh, this guy's going to see us if we're not careful, so let's sneak around and get him again. Because you might not believe this, but these guys are actually pretty nimble. And if we go like climbing across all these rooftops, they can actually just follow us. Which is amusing, but also quite deadly. So, where was the other part I wanted to go to? Oh, look, there's another item there. What's that? How do I get to that bit? See if we can grab that now. So many items everywhere. Should be fine dropping here. Where is this going to take us? Oh, smithing stone 2x2. Very handy. Glad we spotted that one. In fact, how many smithing stones do we actually have at the moment? 5 rank 1s, 4 rank 2s, we've got a single rank 3. Starting to get more and more, which is great. They get more golden as they get bigger, which is kind of cool. Very long drop down below, we definitely don't want to fall down. Oh, some rats. Oh, it takes us around to here. Perfect. This guy was tricky. Be careful of him. What I do want to do is fall down here, actually. I'm not going to take the chance of him coming and sneaking up to us. Oh, you're kidding. The range on the magic is quite short sometimes. Very disappointing. Let's see if we can sneak. Right, cool. This is broadly back to where we were before. We can drop here. Hopefully we can just drop here onto the statue. Perfect. Down onto here. Another somber smithing stone too. Quite nice. Here's some footsteps to the left. Have a quick peek. Oh, jeez. One of these guys. Not my favourite. Not my favourite. We'll use the stone sword key. Definitely was the right idea to rest. There's no way we could have carried on exploring through here without resting. What have we got in here? Guy in the distance. Oh, another guy closer. Alright, let's there we go, bloody slash 1. Oh, didn't quite get the bloody slash on him, but there we go, did that time. Lost a bunch of health, but we move. Oh, iron whetblade. Grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. So that's quite handy. When applying affinity to Ashes of War, an additional affinity of heavy, keen or quality can be chosen. Which is good, we couldn't do that before, so that's a new option. We might have a look at that when we sit at a grey site next time. Orc Crest Wooden Shield. That looks quite cool as well. Tall, medium-sized wooden shield, easy to handle, blah blah blah. Okay, nothing particularly special about that. The only thing with these ones is they look like sort of mini great shields in a way. It does look cool. But again, I'm not sure why I'd use it when it doesn't have 100% damage negation. Well, I suppose that's the reason, isn't it? Look, the lightning and holy and magic defense is worse on my standard shield that I'm using. The wooden shields are often better at defending against magic in these games. That's sort of the rule. I don't even know how you say that. Misericord, we're going to call it. Misericord. What's that? A dagger. A dagger favoured by military physicians in white. The pointed blade is hard and sharp, making critical hits especially potent. Oh, we haven't talked about that before, so maybe we should do that real quick. Quick step is the skill. So if we have a look. So, oh yeah, it has got quite a high crit rate. So if you look here, we've got this critical value here. Most weapons have 100. And what that means, I guess, is that the weapon does 100% of the damage is expected to from a crit. So it's based off of the normal damage. So this weapon's damage is up here 174, right? So the crit will do something like 2 times that or 3 times that. I don't know what it is, something like that. And so we'll always get 100% of that when we use a longsword. But weapons like these daggers especially have a higher crit. So of its 103, not only will it be multiplied by the normal amount for a critical attack, that'll also be done by then 1.4 is how I think about it. I don't know if that's how it actually works, but it's something like that. This will do stronger crits, basically, once it's equivalent leveled up and everything. So, cool. More good loot. This room's been quite good. Oh, hello. Nothing else out here. What the... Is that an item? Oh, I can't look far enough down to see. It does look like it. What's that twinkling over there? Is that a... That must be a scarab. Interesting. So we can get down there by the looks of things. Not from here, granted, but there must be some way to get down there. Okay, I think that's it for this bit. But glad we spent the stone sword key coming here for sure. We don't have any choice really now except to try and fight this big guy. He's just walking off the other way. Let's have a quick look what else we've got. There's a doorway here. Sneak in here real quick. Food storage. We've got some potatoes on the floor. Sacks of potatoes. What's this? A lift? Oh, cool. We're back here. Lovely. Shortcut unlocked. We like that. We like that a lot. Alright, so let's then see if we can give this guy what for. Tempted to see what he thinks of our frenzied flame. So maybe we'll do that. He's a tough cookie. We should not underestimate these guys. They're very hard. Can't summon here, unfortunately. But we can sneak up and do some magic. So let's do it. Okay, he's not having it. It's done an okay amount of damage to him. That's so satisfying being able to do that to him. Oh, I pressed the button expecting to get a guard counter, but we didn't get one. Barricade again. Yes. He seemed not as strong as the ones that we found in that Fringe for a Grave place before. So, but Barricade Shield is so good. I proper slept on that skill before. I never used it in any of my previous playthroughs. Makes enemies like that so much less intimidating. Okay, so we've taken him out, and if I remember correctly, he stays dead, that one. So when we come back, he won't be here. Look at this place. Very, very nasty looking. Let's illuminate it a little bit. Jeez, look at it. They love their grafting around here. That's for sure. What a cool big picture on the wall at the back. That is Godfrey, one of the guys we saw in the intro. Look at that cool lion on his back. Very exciting. Alright, let's have a quick look around then, see what else we've got. Highland Axe. Very nice. Single-sided axe used by the warriors of the Highlands. Brave combatants begin battle by crying out their names. Roars are enhanced by this weapon. Oh, sweet. Very interesting. Looks like we've got a couple of enemies over that direction. That's fine. Leave them for now. What else have we got here? There was another doorway back there. Since we're next to this one, let's have a quick look in here. Oh, there's a guy up top. And that goes outside. Oh, I think that's the big courtyard where we've already been. Not been, but we looked down into it earlier on. Yeah, it looks the same for sure. Okay. Let's see if we can find a way up. This is an incredibly dark staircase. Get our little torch on. It's better. Way to stab, Mr. Tarnished. Oh, an item. Arrows. So that little thing there, I don't think we've actually seen that before. It came up as 2 pickups because one of them filled our arrows up to 99 and then the other one directly put the spare arrows into our storage chest. But there we go. Let's have a quick peek out of this door. We'll see what's there. Yeah. Lots of enemies. Lots of pickups as well. Oh, and there's the really big guy we saw. He was right by that statue that looked like it had an item inside. Okay. One day we will come back and clear that room out, I promise. We're going to try and clear out as much of this place as we can. It's absolutely enormous though. But we're gonna try it. So we can go over that way as well. We'll do that in a sec. I just want to go and look over here. I swear I heard some footsteps then. Oh, I just realised there's an item up above on that ledge. So hopefully we can find a way up to there soon. So that's the way to the lift. What's in here? Oh, golly. Oh my god. This is one of those big troll guys just hung upside down. Nasty as heck. Some dogs. Come on. Come on. Wow, he's quite strong for a dog. Yeah, charge attack just to finish him off quick. Really dislike the dogs. Oh god, they look so horrible. But sorted. God, this guy. Grim. Lump of flesh. Crimson hood. That looks cool. Golden rune. Crimson hood, isn't that... Wait a second, isn't that Rogier's hood? A hooded cloak of vivid crimson, worn by expatriated royalty. Is that what she is? Such cloaks were gifted to those who departed on journeys without specific orders to faraway lands from which they would never return. In other words, the gift of a cloak made it easier for undesirables to be on their way. Rogier never once saw the guidance of grace. Damn! That is her hood. How did it get here? Maybe she found... Oh, I don't know. God knows. It doesn't always make literal sense, some of this stuff that happens in this game. You have to bear that in mind. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Kind of feels like it doesn't really suit our vibe though, so we're going back to the cool helmet. Because this is just sick. I feel like we've got a real good look going on at the moment. We do with slightly better trousers. I feel like our trousers don't really look very heavy. We haven't got anything on our hands. What have we got here? Where's our... Oh, we got the exile greaves not too long ago. What do they look like? They don't seem to match colour-wise. They look a bit black. And they're thorny and they've got holes in them like the walls of the castle. So not keen on that. Vagabond Knight greaves. Oh, those look a bit better. Alright, cool. Happy with that. Maybe, have we got any light gloves? I'm conscious of weight. That's why we started taking the armour off in the first place. Everything's a bit heavy. Not much weight difference between all these different ones. Oh, but there we go. Feel like we're looking pretty cool now. Right. Onwards, this way next. Bunch of guys just chilling. Oh yeah, forgot about trying to get... Trying to get a backstab. Oh, missed it. Oh, hello. Oh, there's another one up there as well. Could really do with a better way to fill our magic up. You coming all the way down, are you? See what's going on? Lovely. Down you go, sunshine. Exalted flesh. Delightful. Lots of flesh hanging up there. Oh. Shoot. Another one of these guys. Before we go in there, let's have a look down here. Oh, there's a guy I can just spy through the window. Oh, does not open from this side. Fair. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a drink of my drink. Make sure we've got full magic for this guy. Try and get a backstab on him to make the fight a little easier. Give him a moment. He's tough, he's not to be underestimated. Sneak up, get the backstab, then we'll barricade and we'll try actually fighting him without doing the jumping attack cheese. Hopefully. Right, come on then. Uh-oh, no stamina left for that one. Yeah, not too bad. We ran out of barricade shield at the end there, but didn't make much difference at all. Down he goes. Spire treasure chest. Very cool sort of mural on the wall. Not even a mural. What is this, like a carving or something? Looks like the Erd tree. Although it looks like when it was actually a real tree. Which I presume is something that was the case. Mimic's Veil. Golden veil of intricate design. Use FP to mimic nearby objects. When Godric was hounded from Lanedale, the royal capital, this was one of a multitude of treasures he took with him, also known as Marika's Mischief. Sounds really interesting, so why don't we just use it real quick? Use. So it's quite a useful item in multiplayer, because you can do stuff like this. And I think it does actually even work against the computer characters too. Of course, we're restricted to moving this slowly, which is quite hilarious. So maybe we'll test that out in a moment. How much FP have we got? Quite a bit. Where are we now? Oh, we're above this guy. Right. How do we get over there? We have to drop from above or something. I kind of feel like that is going to be the only way. Like you land on this bridge, and then we'll be the other side of that door. Oh. I thought that looked suspicious. Let's go and give this guy a greeting. Jump attacks for life, mate. There's another guy over there. I think we'll just leave him to it for now, that's fine. Yeah, how do we get on top and then fall down there? Quite irritating. What we might try, let's have a look if we can do a little sneaky map marker for ourselves. Because if we get to an opportunity where we're on the roofs again, if I can get this map marker in the right place, It's just ahead of us, so if we try here, where's that? Yeah, look at that. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Now, hopefully we'll be able to spot that if we're outside again. Might be a better idea to do it this side, though. Hang on. Do it here. I was hoping it might go higher up in the air if it was on a solid object. But there we go. That hopefully will help us if we're up on top of the roofs again. So I've kind of got a feeling, I'm trying to get my bearings in relation to, where is that? Yeah, so there's the Rampart Tower grace site. That's where we started. So, yeah, not sure. Not sure. Anyway, we've got a map marker down now, so that's one thing. Should help us figure that out in due course. Where does that go? We'll go and look in there. Was there anything else down here? Doesn't look like. Very dark. Funny little walkway. Room with a fire. Oh, treasure. No, we love a treasure. Golden Rune 2. Thank you kindly. Where am I now? Oh wait, this looks like the church building. Is that... Oh yeah, so the grey site is just above us, behind us there. So that bit up there is the walkway that had all the hawks on it. And we haven't gone down yet. This could be tricky. Not sure how far down here they're going to come. Give them a second till they turn around. The ones with the great shields are a bit annoying. Hopefully I can backstab the guy with him. Because he will be a pest if we don't take him out. Okay, that'll do. Get that barricade shield up. Let's go. Hopefully now we can get a quick guard break on him like that. Nice. What are you going to do, mate? No match for my barricade shield. Banished Knight Gauntlets. Sick. How heavy are those compared to what we've got? Oh, they put us into heavy load. Yeah, they're like 3 units heavier nearly. We won't put them on just yet then. Okay, looks like we can climb up the top of the church. We can go straight on. Let's go straight on first. No one else out here. Don't want these guys to... I know they were just sitting there minding their business, but sometimes you never know where guys like that will just sit there until you like reach a certain place and then they sort of like trigger awake and then they'll come and find you. So better safe than sorry. Can we get up here? No, just for show. Fine. Oh, there's a character ahead. Oh, wrong button. Don't judge. He looks cool. Can't lock onto him. So I'm presuming he's safe. Hey, friend.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Rogier is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking...
The threads gave it away.
Here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormveil Castle?
Well, indeed.
This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting.
Yeah,
Not
we
exactly a place
saw some of that.
Into without a purpose in mind.
I'm here to defeat Godric. We're happy to tell him that, I think.
Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you?
Yep.
You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts.
Oh, sweet.
Care to learn one?
Absolutely.
As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
Absolutely. Ah, so he sells... We did talk very briefly about some of these before. So these are Ashes of War that we can use that are magical based. So these are quite good. So which ones of these can we use on... So we've got Ash of War Glintstone Pebble. So that lets us fire a Glintstone Pebble like we cast with our magic, just out of our sword instead, which is pretty cool. Carrion Greatsword, very cool. Summons a giant magical greatsword for us to swing. Again, we can just do that as an Ash of War. And then this one is one of the few that we can actually put on our wands. So I'm going to just buy all three of these and we'll experiment with them in due course, because they are quite cool. This last one is interesting. Spinning weapon, defensive skill employed by carrion princesses, lifts the armament into midair and spins around violently. Those touches will suffer successive attacks. So quite fancy, quite cool looking.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family.
Oh.
They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Interesting. All right, cheers, Rogier, mate. You're pretty cool. Glad we got to hang out. So the only other thing I can think now is to maybe go up this ladder here and see where that takes us. Oh, it is interesting. I kind of feel like we're coming backwards through some of this now. Anything up here? I can see across the way there. Little hawk friend waiting for us. Hello. Ooh, treasures. What's in this room? Way to drop down. Oh, more treasures. And another... Look, more places we could go. This place is so big. Did we go over to that bit earlier on? Can't remember. Can't work it out. What was this? Where was this one down here? Let's see if we can grab that. Hopefully, there's a way back up for us somewhere. Oh, some more cookery. Oh, broken window. Pop in there if we have to. Yeah, looks like that's the only way. Okay. Sorted. Well, why don't we'll climb that ladder one more time. And then we can head back to the Grace site. What a good little excursion this has been. Still plenty of time to keep exploring. Just kind of figuring out now, where else can we go? We wanted to find our way to drop down into that number 2 beacon, which is over there, look. To get that one treasure. So we can hopefully make our way back around that way now and do that. Just want to be careful going this way because of aforementioned orcs. See that guy up there? I wish we could lock on. Oh, we can. Have I got any bombs? No, hang on. It's never going to throw it high enough anyway. So let's not do that just yet. Funny we can see the shadow moving so quickly here. Look at that. Sun is right behind the Erd tree at the moment. Right. So this bit's going to be tricky. Especially because I'm convinced there's exploding barrels everywhere. So I am convinced that the some of these birds are going to do fire Or something like that. Whoa, they just throw the friggin' barrels at us, dude. Jeez. Oh god, this one's hurt us as well. Oh, that didn't work for him, thank god. Didn't quite kill him. That'll do. Lost a tiny bit of health, but not the end of the world. Any more? There's the one down the very far end, and there's this guy in front of us. Just a bit worried that there's barrels absolutely everywhere. So we'll just chop them as we go. Try and give ourselves some breathing space. Come on. Okay, and I think we're safe. There's no more in that direction. Oh, he's dropped something. Flight pinion. There's one more around this corner. Oh, there's a load of explodey barrels there. Hang on a sec. See if we can do this. I saw that health bar. Very satisfying. Unlucky, sir. Oh, another smithing stone too. Lovely. Stormhawk feather. Does make me think, did I get a crafting recipe that used Stormhawk feathers? Oh yeah, this Stormwing bow and arrow. Flies enshrouded in storm winds, breaking enemy stances and guards with ease. Very cool. Never really used many of those. We can't make any. What am I missing? Thin beast bones. Stance break arrow sounds quite good. Right. I think we're safe, so I'm just going to run. And hopefully we can figure out how to drop down onto this one spot that we've highlighted over here. Can we do it from here? That looks a little bit too far. I think we're going to have to go in and up and around from the top like we did before. If memory serves, these guys should already all be dead. I can't remember how you activate this lift for the life of me. So that's going to be something for us to try and figure out together for sure. I've got vague memories of this place. Whoa. And once we've gone beyond Stormveil and we get into Liurnia next, things start to get real hazy for me then. Okay, so that number 2 is over there. Okay, so let's go this way. Here. That'll do. Not what I meant to do, but it'll do. Oh, it looks like it's the other side of that thing. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how to get there. Might have to fight this guy. It's not ideal, because he's tricky. We got some throwing darts. They're not going to do much damage against him, I don't think. See if from here. He's seen us. Ooh, that was close. That looked cool. Oh yeah, look, the wall's too high for us to jump over. We would have needed to come from above. Oh, that's so irritating. Will I get up there from here now? That's the question. I don't think we can. Ah, curses. Bugger. Okay. Because there's no way back up, I don't think. But it's fine, it's fine. We've cleared most of the stage out now, so we're good to just run about a little bit more freely. We're good to jump down here. Now we know we've got a lift to go back up, so we'll just loop back around and do it again. It'll only take 2 moments. Just of course be careful when you come into a bit like this, that this lift is definitely here, because if this lift was up at the top, there'd just be a hole here that would kill you. Which is quite sneaky and unfair feeling, but just gotta pay attention, man. So with that said, I'm gonna just send it back down to be safe. And let's actually just top up our magic because we're quite low. Right. Oh, we go up again. We go up again, don't we? Whoops. That guy's desperate to shoot us with his crossbow. He's been trying for the last hour or so. Unlucky, sir. Okay. So, we need to sort of go up here. Then we need to go this way. And then across here. Stick on here. Yeah. Okay, so if we drop onto this bit, this should be able to do it. It's a little bit fraught. If we fall onto here, whoa. Then yeah, we're in the right place. We're in the right place. So now hopefully I can just run across this bit. This is it down below now. Perfect. Let's get rid of our marker because we don't need that anymore. Down he goes. That's the does not open from this side door. There was the treasure. There was a guy on our left, if you remember. Oh, he's got up. Thought he heard something. You did. It was me. Oh, we got their whole armor. Sweet. No extra lore tidbits. We could put that on. Oh, that actually looks quite cool. I think if you put the hat on as well, it does make you look extra funny because you get like a giant hunchback. Yeah. Now we can look just like them. I think I kind of like the other one a bit better though. Yeah, this is our look, definitely. Although the hat suddenly looks really sort of golden, and I didn't notice it looked that gold before. That's fine, it kind of matches the shoulder pads. Enjoying. So stone sword key is very useful. And what's in here? Pickled turtleneck. Very nice, very nice. Right, so now we're in a different sort of situation. I think, well, we're just going to give it a go. There's 2 options we've got, as far as I'm aware. We've taken out most of this side of the castle now, which is great. Just a bit low in terms of we haven't got much magic to use. Oh, and now it's daylight, which is going to make sneaking out this way a bit hard. So we need to cross here, I think. So there's multiple ways we can do it. We did see earlier on, if you remember, we were going across the rooftops. Maybe I will go that way. And we'll come in backwards through here. I think that's just going to be a better option, especially in the daytime. But we did see a way of getting on top of some of the roofs above this bit. So that is what I'm going to do just for safety. I think going out that way is asking for trouble. Like 1-on-1 or 1-on-2, we could probably take those guys out without too much effort. But when there's that many of them, it's going to be tricky. Especially because some of them are on guns. And there's the really big guy at the back. And if he gets wind of us, we could really be in a whole heap of trouble. So while we're here, let's rest. We got enough to level up. Oh god, not at all. Fine. Oh, we should have a quick look at the Ashes of War thing that we got. So now when we set an Ash of War, any Ash of War we want, oh, we've got these new ones we can try out as well. But we now get these extra options. We used to only have standard and blood, for example, on this one. It relates to, oh God, knocked the mic, sorry. It relates to the kind of thing it is. So on these ones we can do sacred, on these ones we can do magic. And these ones will be attributed already to one of these three. So these are physical damage affinities. Heavy makes the scaling work a lot more on strength, which is here. Or we can make it work a lot more on dex. Or quality sort of evens it out. So overall, these are generally better than the base one. But at the same time, you don't really see the benefit until you've really started to put more stats into those points, into those attributes. So I don't think it's worth us yet. We'll do it on a case-by-case basis. But for jokes, let's try out some of these new things. So I wouldn't mind using the carrying greatsword, just so we can show that off, because it looks really cool. Let's have a look then. So standard will give us 148 plus 26. So what's that? 17174? Is my maths all right there? Yeah, 174. Heavy gives us just under 170. Keen gives us under 170. This one gives us 15. Yeah, so at the moment, standard's still best. I could go magic, which would give us a magic buff to the weapon as well. But I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to just stick with straight damage for now. Okay, great. Demi-Human's staff will give that spinning weapon, so that that's got its own cool skill for once. And then I wonder whether we give... what else have we got? Spinning weapon could be quite good on the large club, actually. I wonder how cool... Oh, you can't. It's not allowed on colossal weapons. Fair. Fair. Maybe on this guy we'll go back to this one. Yeah, and looking on just large... Like, the straight damage is so strong. 161 plus 64. The others are just nowhere near the same numbers at the moment. So we'll leave that as it is. What else are we enjoying using? The Shamshir. And, of course, the Bloodhound's Fang, but we can't change the skill on that. Or change its affinity. So that's fine. Right. Back to the mission at hand. We're going to try and sneak across the top of the courtyard. We could, I suppose, put it to night time and try and go across the bottom. But I fancy going across the top. I think the top's a safer option. I've noticed with him and his shield bash, if he hits with the shield bash, he doesn't do a follow-up attack. But if you get him to miss the shield bash, he does do like a stab that you can guard counter. Quite interesting. The enemies do have quite specific behaviours, but they're very learnable and very predictable. Oh wait, that guy... Oh, he walks around to get up there. We're quick enough that we beat him to it this time. So we are going to take him out. Take out his friend down below as well. Go up here real quick. Right. Be careful though. It is a long way down. Hopefully we can avoid this firebird altogether if we just stick to this wall. Drop down here. We do have a couple of tricky guys here to deal with. Again, I think we can just ignore them, but maybe... Actually, I think that's maybe a bad idea. So, let's do exactly like we did last time. Take that guy out. The big guy's got no idea what just happened because he's so smart. I'm going to turn around again. Lovely. I'll just backstab him. Get a barricade shield on. Come on then. Knocks him real far back. Oh! Should have recovered our... We didn't have any stamina to take the hit, but it's fine. Nice. So barricade shield's good, but we still lose stamina, especially off the big attacks. We've got to make sure we keep some stamina to stop ourselves from getting overwhelmed. Right, this guy's coming across. That's fine. Let's just go and get him. Guy behind him's coming. Nice. So this was the bit I was thinking about. We saw earlier. We can sort of clamber up on top of here. We can get across. So there's a doorway we can see just over there. That doorway there behind the tree. That's where we were just looking out of. So you can see this bit is big, full of guys. We will come and clear it out, but I think I'm going to take it slow and we'll go from a different direction. Oh, so we can drop into there and kill him. I'm wary of this guy. See, and he's got a... Is that a dog? Yes, it is. And look, that's the statue I think we can get broken. I think we need a troll to do it. I don't think this guy's big enough. Oh, what's that in there? Grey sight. That'll be our target. We can get to there clean. That'll be the end of the episode for sure. Let's see if we can get this guy. I'll do. Looks like we managed to get away with it. That guy out there is... he's suspicious of something. Oh, wooden great shield. That's the first great shield we've found. So great shields are quite cool, mainly because they just do have... Well, the guard boost doesn't look that much higher, actually. I'll take back what I was about to say. Let's see if we look versus the other shields. 40, 50, 50. He's only got 56. But generally, they are much better at bouncing attacks. I don't know if guard boost is what bounces attacks. It says on that screen, if we look, the guard boost is what... where is it? Higher this value, the smaller the amount of stamina consumed when guarding attacks. So I think there's a separate thing again, which determines whether the attacks bounce off your shields. Okay, this wasn't quite as much of a shortcut as I was hoping. There is a doorway over that side as well. We should make sure to check that out. Might just plop a little... Is it about there? Kind of. That'll do. Right, this is going to be tricky. I want to see if we can get past these guys without them noticing us. Feels very risky. But we move. Let's go. Along grass. The dog's looking the wrong way. Well, that's fine. We've seen that the site of grace is inside that room dead ahead. So I'm going to just take my time. If they start moving, we'll just run. Okay, good. I think we made that. I can hear... Yeah, there's a bloody... That's one of those firebirds again. He's got the yellow mask on, so we'll ignore him for now. Loads of fire barrels up there as well. Does not look pleasant to go that way. Okay, cool. Sight of grace. Before we grab it, let's just go and grab this treasure. Smithing stones. Lovely. Did want a few more of those so we can upgrade some of our lower tier equipment. So that's very nice. Right, I think we're good. We've made it. How much time we got left? Oh, just over 5. I don't know though, maybe we'll just wrap up here. This is a good place to stop, I think. Does not open from this side. Curses. So next time we do want to... I think... We've gone most of the way through this dungeon now, from my recollection. I think the boss is not far from here. But I do want to try and clear this room out and make sure we've got all the treasures. So that's going to be our objective next time. Maybe we'll just push a little tiny bit further. Does this work? Oh, hello. It does. Not coming from below. Oh, coming from above. See where this takes us. Okay. Oh, I can hear a scarab. Interesting. Oh, we've got some little pot guys over there. But we can target them. Like baby Alexanders. Also a treasure in the distance. I can hear this. Okay, see if we can get this thing. And in fact, can you see right in the distance through that doorway, there's another Grace. Very interesting and exciting news. Stormcaller Ash of War, very nice. We haven't used the Cowering Greatsword yet. So that's something we'll have to try out in a sec. Maybe we'll go and fight these little guys. See what we got here. Lovely cookery. Okay. Let's drop down. Oh, one of these. Let's get that summoning pool activated. Hopefully, nothing here. Aha! So there's our way forward. We know that. Oh, and look what we've got here. Just what we need to help us smash open that statue. A guy with him, or maybe a couple of guys. Okay, we'll leave those alone for now. So we've got another grey site here, so that's good to know. Let's light this one as well. And maybe let's go and see if we can beat these little pot guys up the top, and I think that'll be where we call it. Oh, such adventures, everybody. Bloody love it. What a game. Right. So I kind of feel like these guys are going to be weak to like strike damage, like my big club. But we'll try using our Carian Greatsword. So just as a demonstration, it goes like this. Oh, it's that one. I thought it was the one that went side to side. So does this one, can we charge it? Very cool. Does take quite a lot of magic. But that is good. So let's go. I feel a bit bad fighting these guys, but let's do it. Oh wait, there's a big one. Oh, how did that miss? Oh my god, that damage was amazing. Oh, sorry Alexander's brother. Living jar shard. Raw meat dumpling. Oh my god. And did you see how much blood came out when we killed him? Does feel a bit bad, doesn't it? Oh god, there's more of them. Well, I don't trust them. I think they're all going to fight us, so let's just make sure we're safe. Overkill. Oh, a new crackpot. Of course they were defending some crackpots. Oh, another one. Sorry, lads. Lovely, though. Excellent. Let's have a quick look at those items we just got. So now we've got 8 pots, though. That's really good news. Raw meat dumpling restores HP, but also poisons the user. Jeez. A pungent raw meatball made succulent by virtue of being on the verge of turning. Oh, Christ. Look at the picture. Looks like it's got maggots in it. Not recommended for those who prefer to know the origin of their meats. Indeed. A fragment of a living jar hardened after its death. Such fragments command a high price due to their magical power locked within. This leaves the living jars unfortunate targets for poachers. Oh, cripes. It's not a very nice world, is it? The world of Elden Ring. Oh, that's interesting. How do we get up there? That's a whole other kettle of fish going that way. We'll talk about that maybe after we've cleared the castle. Right, but there we go. My dear viewers, we've made it again through another excellent adventure. Thank you ever so much for hanging out. It's been real good, and we will continue again very soon.